Hayes, Entertainment exclusive.
Ryan Hayes and Big Mike. Never stop. I Only Touch Greatness podcast.
We got Big Mike here and Hayes Entertainment. Let's go. This episode we got Conor Geekie, top prospect for the 2022 draft and number 2 overall pick in the 2019 WHL draft to the Cooney Ice.
If anyone knows a good prospect, it's Vancouver's mini Don Cherry. Let's go crazy. He only touches greatness.
Conor.
Hey, how's it going?
Good, yourself?
Pretty good.
Thanks a lot, man, for taking your time today to come on with us. We appreciate it.
No problem.
I got a buddy with me here today. It's Mini Don Cherry. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing pretty good. How about you?
Good, thanks. We wanted to have you on the show. You're a big top prospect, and I wanted to make sure I had you on my show, our show. We're just going to ask you a bunch of questions about hockey and your career.
Yeah, that sounds good.
You got any nicknames, and why do you wear your jersey number?
Geeks is probably the number 1 nickname, and jersey number. It's actually, I took it because my brother did. He wore number 12 in midget. I did as well, and then in the dub he picked 28. So I thought might as well keep the train rolling.
Good choice. Good choice. How's he doing, by the way?
He's doing well. We're both kind of training at home, right? So it's been pretty low key, obviously, with all the COVID stuff. But no, he's doing well. I mean, after his big couple games there, he's looking to go back whenever they call him back. So it'll be good.
Yeah, he's got a shot for sure to stick on that team and be a big-time future for them. He's a stud.
Yeah.
What do you think the biggest jump was for you from the Yellowhead U18 AAA to Winnipeg Ice?
Definitely speed. Strength is obviously a big part. I mean, I'm a big guy, but I'm not that strong at some points, right? So going in from dub to midget was pretty different, but obviously I tried to do the best I could, and hopefully I did well. Who are the biggest influences in your career? Definitely everyone in my family. They all had a part, whether it was driving me to the rink or cooking me supper before my games. Any little thing helped, right? So it was good. If a scout was to ask, what do you bring to the table, Conor? Probably a shot, vision and smarts probably. I like to think I have a pretty decent shot for my age, and obviously it's just going to keep getting better if I keep working on it. And vision for sure. I've always been taught you can't teach hockey IQ either, right? You can teach skating, you can teach anything else, but IQ kind of just comes along with how you play, so it's good. That's awesome. And is there a player that you mirror your game after? I've been asked this question many times, and I've never really picked one person in particular. Probably not exact, but Matthews would be pretty close. Just kind of not near as good as he is, but just kind of little parts of his game. Definitely the way he sees the ice and the way he creates plays. I like to model my game after him at least, or make an attempt to, right? That's awesome. Congrats on winning Rookie of the Year, by the way. That's a huge accomplishment. Yeah, it was pretty surreal. I mean, I didn't get to play much games, obviously caught an illness, but other than that, it was obviously there's a lot of other guys that could have got it, but I was lucky enough to get selected, and without my team, I probably wouldn't have got it, right? So. Yeah, do you have a favorite road barn? Road barn. For Yellowhead, for sure it's in Souris. That's Southwest Cougars. I love playing there. It's always it's a good rival between us, and obviously it was really good. So it's always fun going in there. What was it like playing for Team Manitoba at the 2019 Winter Games? It was good. It was it was cool. Obviously, it's kind of a jump for me too, going from bantam to midget there for a quick little bit. But like I said, my team always helps me out a lot, and they always kind of without a good team, you can't be a good player, right? So it was good. It was super fun, new experiences for me, and having that experience helps me go a lot further in other places, right? Whether it's Dub or any other U16, Hockey Manitoba, Hockey Canada experience.
Yeah, do you have a favorite sports movie?
Favorite sports movie? I wouldn't say I'm much of a movie guy. I honestly don't watch a whole lot of movies. I'm more of a TV show guy, but obviously there's a couple like Goon, stuff like that, the classic funny ones, right?
Oh, yeah. I like Goon. That's a good one.
What was it like going second overall to Kootenay Ice? I mean, that's a huge accomplishment, and I don't know what it would feel like. That's why I'm asking.
Obviously, you're pretty. You can't even describe it, right? It's just kind of, especially with all the trades that went on and them moving to Winnipeg and everything kind of going down. Just it was a little weird off the start. Everyone's kind of congratulating you. You don't really know what to say. It's just kind of happening. But no, it was awesome. I mean, my team also had a good year that year too. I mean, I think we could have won the league. Obviously, lost in the semis, but no, you can't really describe it.
Where were you when you found out?
I just got back from the dentist. Actually, I got my braces tightened up, and then I think I was at home for 5 minutes. We watched the draft. First 10 picks probably until I got to see my buddies go, and then obviously just went back to school and tried to take it as a normal day.
When those braces come off, make sure you wear that retainer or your teeth end up like mine.
Yeah.
I stopped wearing my retainer right after they took off the braces, and I regret it 20 years later.
Yeah, my mom and my whole family's pretty hard on that, so I'll make sure to keep going.
You got any pregame meals or pregame rituals?
Pregame meal. Most times, if I have the option, I'll have pierogies, which is not the healthiest thing in the world, but obviously if we're on the road, it's just spaghetti, chicken, pasta, anything you can really have. But rituals, I like to get to the rink 2.5 before 2. I don't really I kind of do my dynamic on my own a bit. Obviously, do my dynamic and then with the team and then kind of go off of my own. I wear my shin pads on the wrong legs. I grown up like that. I've never – obviously, it's just a little mistake, and then you just can't go back, right? So – and I like to tape my stick in under 15 seconds if I can before I go on. I don't really like to take my time before the game. I kind of just like to get it done so nobody can touch my sticks, right?
Holy, 15 seconds. It takes me about 45 minutes to try to tape a stick. My beer league stick's got to be perfect. And I mean, you're playing actual good hockey.
Yeah. I thought I was fast, but my brother, he can get it done pretty quick too.
Did you play any other sports growing up?
I played every school sport I probably could, and I just had to pick hockey over baseball last year, which obviously I'm still going to play a little bit of senior here and there, but it was obviously a pretty hard decision. I think I played on 7 or 8 baseball teams last year, and it was just, it's hard to leave, but like I could show up to the rink and just not play, but still love it. But you have to go to the diamond to like it, right? You just kind of, it's that little give or take a few little things there. But it was I think it best suited me, and obviously trying to follow my brother's path, but also trying to pave my own.
Good answer. Do you have a go-to celly?
My teammates give me a hard time for sure. I either scrape the ice or I rip my chest open. It's kind of depends which one, but I like to get into it, especially in practice and games. Games when I score too, it gets pretty hype. But practice for sure. That's when the big sellies come out.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. You got a big do you have a go-to song? Pump up song?
I'm more.
No.
I kind of can get hyped to anything. I'm kind of one of those guys that could be country, it could be anything. Just as long as there's music playing, then I can get myself up there.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
I mean, I hope to be in the NHL. Obviously, it's everyone's goal, but just playing hockey somewhere. Hopefully, trying to be at my best level. And if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But obviously, that's my goal, is to try and get there.
What do you think makes a good captain?
What do I think makes a good captain? For me, it's more just getting along with the guys, right? I don't know. You look at a lot of teams, and I wouldn't say the captain is always the best player. There's a high chance just because, but my dad's always taught me growing up, you can never really have a captain in bantam or midget because they're just not. They don't really understand it, right? They don't know, like, okay, like, this is my time to shut up, or this is my time to, okay, let's get the guys fired up. My whole family, they've been a leader growing up too. So obviously, when I got the opportunity to wear it, I kind of had that experience just from my brothers and my dad. So it was, for me, it's just getting along with the guys and picking your spots to talk, right? Some captains talk too much, and always lead by example.
You got a favorite NHL team?
That I do not. I'm more of a players guy. I like a lot of players, not really a team guy. But if I had to pick one, Toronto or Colorado. But that's mostly just because the players that are on it.
Was your bro playing that game when they used that David Ayres?
No, he wasn't. I think he got called up like 2 weeks later.
Oh, okay.
But he said it was the whole organization was pretty shocked for sure.
That was an incredible story.
Oh yeah, great story.
Yeah, it's just how some guy can just kind of show up out of nowhere and play like that. I mean, you give him credit, obviously. I mean,
Yeah, we'd love to have you in Vancouver, you know that.
Yeah, you look good in Vancouver colors, that's for sure. That's what we're hoping.
Those colors.
Let's hope so.
Have your jersey on the wall one day.
Let's hope.
Hey, Conor, we just want to thank you so much, man, for taking your time today for us and coming out on our podcast, and we really appreciate it, and we are going to be the biggest fans of yours for the rest of your career. We know you're going far in hockey, and we can't be happy enough to say we had you on.
Yeah, no problem, guys. I mean, thanks for offering. Obviously, it's an honor every time I get to talk to guys like you, and obviously you guys made it really easy for me to come on. I'm Conor Geekie. I play for the Winnipeg Ice, and I'd just like to thank the podcast. I Only Touch Greatness for a great time.
Thank you very much, Conor.
Thank you. You're going to go somewhere, kid. We're looking forward to seeing you in the NHL.
Have a good night, guys.
Take care, buddy.
Thank you.